It's Melbourne Cup weekend, the whole town's racing. 3XY.
Has completed its final preparations hiccup-free, but at Werribee this morning, connections got a little more than they bargained for. Ayrton Woolley explains.
It might be the hub for all things international when it comes to the Cup, but today Werribee also had a very Australian flavour. Breakfast boasted a crocodile, wombat and even a snake, plus a few horses and expectations too.
Maybe horse didn't know his favourite, so...
For trainer Ed Dunlop, this will be his fourth tilt with Red Cadeau.
He's been second twice, very unlucky not to win the first time. So, you know, we'll just hope he gets a good passage.
Former champion jockey J Murtagh has two runners in Mutual Regard and Royal Diamond.
When you're a jockey, you look at trainers and they think, you know, they're telling you about these horses and you think they're mad.
While the roles are now reversed, Mutual Regard still has a pretty handy hoop on board in last year's winner, Damien Oliver.
He's probably one of the best jockeys I've ever ridden against. He's very competitive. He's a typical Aussie. They've got that great competitive edge.
Also present, Simon O'Donnell, reeling from a disastrous barrier draw.
I just need to make a statement that the OTI partners that drew the gates last night are now fired.
3 of OTI Racing's 4 chances will start wide, but O'Donnell still holds out hope of claiming the race he so narrowly missed with Bauer back in 2008.
That's the beauty of this race. It's iconically Australian. It emotionally attaches you to it, and once you are, it's probably only curable by death.
Ayrton, Woolley, 9.
My side on the Flemington Straight. Glenn and Chad Schofield are hoping they'll be in the same situation just after 3 o'clock on Tuesday.
If I'm not in a winning position, I'm sure I'll be looking at the big screen cheering Dad on.
Will you get out of the way if he needs to come through?
Oh, no. If I'm in contention, there's no way. There'll be none of that.
Dad will ride long shot au revoir, while son also has an outsider, Mr. O'Kieran, and the entire family will be there to watch.
No, we're together and it'll be a great experience.
The big question is, wife, mum, who does she barrack for?
I think I got that one. I think he's got that one too, but she doesn't often watch.
You can hardly blame her. In May, Glenn suffered facial fractures in a fall, and a month later, Chad broke his neck.
When your own flesh and blood hits the deck and things go wrong, it's very tough to take, especially my wife takes it a lot harder than I do.
But both are now fit and ready to make history.
This is our life, racing, and the biggest race in Australia. We couldn't ask for more.
At Werribee, the internationals were out early. British trainer Ed Dunlop is a regular visitor, so he should know how carefully the Cup is guarded. His 9-year-old Red Cadeau is the first overseas horse to return for a 4th attempt. And after 2 narrow second placings, a win this time would mean...
Everything, probably be the greatest victory of my training career.
Admire Racty's not feeling the weight of favouritism, although his connections admit they are.
We, of course, pressure, but the horse, just horse running, you know. Maybe horse didn't know his favourite, so...
But some horses know more than others, like this guy, Sub-Zero. Subby, did you win the 1992 Melbourne Cup? Yes, you did. And can Admire Racty take this home to Japan this year? Well, I think you call that straight from the horse's mouth. Bookmakers agree Admire Racty's a clear favourite ahead of Lucia Valentina and Sign Off, while the Williams camp wants locals to support their Hope Faulkner.
It's Melbourne Cup weekend, the whole town's racing. 3XY.